Hi, we're sitting here with Dalton, and Dalton, we just did about a month ago, we did the PRP program on your low back, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
And before you did this, were you skeptical or nervous about anything?
No, I was actually very excited to come in. The reason being a lot of the podcasts I listened to and a lot of research that I had been reading into had really kind of pointed me towards PRP and stem cell therapy. The reason why is because traditionally for me, I didn't want to try to treat this with any sort of medication or pain pills or anything like that. So I really wanted to come in and get that type of treatment.
Try to fix the problem
instead of mask it. Yeah. I don't want a Band-Aid. I want to fix.
Makes sense. So some of your history, some of your past, just go through it real quick. You were military, you were airborne.
Yep.
You get out of the military, you get into the physical jobs. What are you doing now?
Yep. So I went from rucking, jumping out of planes, some bad falls, bad crashes.
Right.
And now I kind of switched to detailing cars.
Yeah, which is way
kind of very similar.
Way easier, right?
Well, it is easier, but it's still physical. You're bending over, you're picking up buckets. You know, you gotta get dressed in the morning, putting on socks. That bending over was what I really struggled with my lower back.
It would grab or pull or
it would grab, pull. The biggest thing is the pain was constantly there, right? And sometimes, I remember at the pantry, never told you this, but pantry, I was reaching to go grab something out of the pantry and it locked up right there. Seriously? And so then I have to go sit on the couch. I have to sit there and kind of wait, and sometimes it was a couple hours, sometimes it lasted for a whole day.
Boy, and you're the type of guy who is
I can't afford that.
Not really a sit on the couch and eat bonbon guy.
That's right.
You're a doer.
I'm a doer. Yep.
So, month later.
Yep.
What did we notice?
Big improvement. So, we were discussing before this, and I told you it almost felt numb because I was so used to that pain there. And when it wasn't there anymore, it was just a weird feeling because I constantly had that pain, right? So, and I was so used to it that it hurt, but it didn't. It was just there. It's part of life. And then when it wasn't a part of life,
we get so used to that, don't we? It's like normal.
Yeah, it shouldn't be normal, but but then it was numb. Or it wasn't numb. I felt numb. So I had, I'm reaching back there, I'm feeling it out, whatever. And I'm like, no, I can still feel my hands and everything, like my back and stuff. So, no, it's been, I would say, a 180-degree turn. Like, I virtually have had no pain since then. I have had one little incident, but this is a 3-step treatment, right? Like we're on a treatment plan.
Right.
You have your initials and then you come over. Yeah. So, if I could forecast just basically off of the first shot, probably after the second one, the third one's
you just gotta wash your hands.
Just wash hands and done.
So if somebody was like,
great.
hey, Dalton, you're a young guy. What the hell, man? Is this did this work because you were young and you didn't really hurt your low back, or why do you think this has helped you?
Well, I think it targets the muscle, right? Yeah. And whether if you think
stability is mobility,
right? Stability is mobility, but even when you're 75, you still have muscle,
right?
They can still be repaired. Now you're not going to feel like you're 25 because you're 75, but you can still address the problem in the muscle. You can still address your stability, which gives you that mobility, right? So I don't know, I'm also not a doctor, I don't think it's an age thing, but I think it's how you want to, go towards your own treatment. And for me personally, this was the way I wanted to try to address my own treatment instead of putting a Band-Aid on it. And this is how I'm addressing this situation, right? So that's kind of like what I would say is, I don't think it's an age thing. I think it's how do you want to address the problem? You want to get to the root of it, this could be a great option. For me, it has been.
Yeah. That's awesome to hear.
That's what I'm happy for you.
Yeah,
I am too. Yeah.
If you have any questions with the treatment that we're doing with Dalton, you can call the office at 636-239-5252. Thank you.